woof. Delmar Dog Life. Have Coco here today. Again, still doing gentle leader dog walking training here. He's wearing a holdie or a gentle leader on his nose, and we're having a lot of trouble back and forth with the gentle leader. Like, he's going to try to take it off. So over here, I'm going to try to keep him kind of close to me. Oh, and he's on here. Okay, come on, come on. So I had other topics today that I wanted to talk about, but I came across something that I thought was really a lot more important on a different forum, gig workers forum in general. So this person is talking about having his anxiety starting gig work. He has anxiety, and he can't even start leaving the house to go to his job, to go do deliveries on his app. And you know, Rover is a gig work job. The anxiety is different, and the benefits are different. And it's a lot different than deliveries because you're doing care, but still, you know, it's gig, it's job to job. So come on, puppy, come on, leave it on. We're gonna leave it. So the anxiety about, you know, the people who work in the industry, they have some problems with that. You know, it's like, it's definitely I can remember, you know, that exact same moment, that exact same fear, but there was a lot more consequences. You know, I'll get to that a little bit later. But so this person, you know, he's saying that he's just stuck at home. He's frozen. You know, he's just having some mental health issues, and this is kind of a serious topic for this channel, for the dog walking channel. But it's still gig work, because I can definitely remember, you know, in a real job, like, not being able to go to work because of that, and, you know, ended up having to leave the job. Oh, he got it off. He got it off. All right, stay. He looks really proud of himself too. Stay right here. Stay. I'm gonna put it right back on. He looks really proud of himself. He got it off. He's so proud of himself. So, you know, what I suggested for this person, you know, at first I was like, oh, you know, just watch some ride-along videos, find out more about what you need. It's kind of like how I did when I first started Rover. I just watched as many walking, how to walk a dog on a leash videos, and things to do to keeping dogs in your home, and I kind of prepped up on it. The thing was that they came to me. You know, once I had to go and meet them, you know, they would message me and say, I want to, you know, to watch my dog, and then I had to meet them. They come to my house, and you know, I had the family with me by that time too. So having the dogs, it was like a glue for you know, the mental glue of our household. Having these pets come over. No, leave it. If it's hard, then you're pulling too hard. Just relax. So yeah, it was the mental glue that kept us all together. But you know, this person, you know, doesn't have that, and he has the anxiety about just like working from job to job in a gig apps, and or, you know, like in my case, like, oh, do I get more dog boarders? Do I have that? You know, is that a thing I should worry about? You know, and for the majority of people, the anxiety, that underlying anxiety about one, being able to perform the job in any area, being able to keep it and not be deactivated. Worried about like, oh, well, this person's worried about messing up. Like, what happens when you mess up? You know, and for dog walking and dog sitting, the consequences for messing up are a lot more serious because, okay, this is good right here. He didn't jump at the bottom. So we're making some progress here. Sorry about that. Every time I leave it. Every time I have to switch hands, I get the microphone, and so there's no editing in this video. And so the person's worried about, you know, am I going to make enough money? Am I going to make a customer upset? So you're pulling ahead of me too much. Slow it down. No, leave it on. Stop. What you got? Are you chewing it? Sometimes he gets it in his mouth and he wants to chew it. He wants to like chew it off. So, and those are all the big things that come with any of the gig apps. Any of these things that people do, and I guess any person who's in business for themselves is like the new economy that's growing of non-employed people, of people who work job to job and app to app and order to order, you know, and so that's the anxiety that this person has. And going back to personal, I can remember the few, you know, immediately after getting out of the military. San Diego is a military town. It's a Navy town, Marines. And I was here, and it was getting out of the military, and getting a job offer right afterwards, and taking it, and moving away to a different place. And I got the job offer, and then I had the same fear. It was a frozen fear because I couldn't leave the house. I had trouble leaving the house. I would have trouble leaving the house. I would have trouble focusing when I was at work. And and I didn't actually know what was happening to me at the time. I didn't know I should be asking somebody to help me. I didn't know that I could call up the VA and they could help me find somebody they could have someone speak to me. Oh, I'm gonna have to cross here. And so this is like, you know, but for this person, or for any other person who didn't have that, doesn't have the VA, the people to call is the advice line at your county hospital. If you're having any issues, if you have problems with things in life, and you feel like you can't do anything, you feel like you can't get out of bed, it's a real thing, and it eventually gets every single person, no matter who they are. At some point in their life, they're going to have that. And it's hard to recognize that there's some sort of imbalance, something's missing from our life, and is this person who's not going to stop for me, is he? He's just going to keep rolling on. Okay, that was great. That was great. He'll just roll right along. Here, come over here, Annie. Come on, we'll cross over here. This is fine. All right. Oh, he's pulled it off again. I can see how much he's tugging. We're getting too close to the beach, so the holdie is no longer effective. The gentle leader is no longer effective. But I think I got, you know, what I was saying. Call the advice line at your county hospital, and they can get you someone to speak with at low cost or no cost, no matter who you are. I've done it before. I had to do it a few years ago, and it's okay. And it's okay to do it. It's a good thing to do that, because sometimes you don't know that you need it, and the gig anxiety can creep up on you. You won't know. So yes, advice nurse at your county hospital, and that's the best person to help. If you just don't have anybody, don't know where to start, that's the way to start. Okay, alright, thanks everybody.